Hey.
What is up, America and abroad, wherever you're at, worldwide? How you doing? Welcome to another edition of Nighttime Shenanigans with Sharita. And we got
Solar Ray.
Yes, we do. The songstress. You already know how she do, that beautiful voice of hers. So glad to have you back again.
Yes, thank you.
Yes. So she would be the co-host if she should show up all the time.
I know, right? Officially, yes.
Yes. So we're trying to make some moves, right?
Yes.
So you got a comic and you got a songstress, all right? So it's like comedy and music, we go together, all right?
Hand in hand.
Yes.
Hand in hand.
Right. We trying to get away from Ebony and Ivory, though. You know, we're trying to get some new stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? You know, like tequila and rum chata. I don't know.
Hey, I like that little duo, though.
Right? Because I'm allergic to lies. Y'all already know. So we are in the spirit of Christmas, and all y'all sitting there looking at us like, well, why y'all dressed up so early? Because this is going to be our last show for December.
Yes.
Right?
Closing it out right.
Closing it out festive.
Yes.
All right?
Festively.
Yes. And I get it. I understand. A lot of us are not in the Christmas spirit. We're not in the Christmas mood, but I am. Are you?
I am.
Okay.
I stay at Christmas.
We have to. We have to. And I get it. I have my bouts of depression and sadness, but I'm like, that's not how I want to end the year. I don't want to end the year sad, because that means I'm going to bring in that negative into the new year. 2021.
Yes, we've had enough.
Yes. And I'm just grateful to be alive.
Yes.
2021.
We made it, y'all.
Yes. I think we did.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm always talking.
Yeah, my bank account didn't make it, but I made it.
I'm screaming, I'm fighting, but we here.
Yes, yes. Kids got their Christmas gifts.
Yes.
I didn't get anything for Christmas. But that's beside the point.
Yeah.
My babies are happy.
Yes.
And they're terrorists. We're negotiating when we can open up gifts.
Oh.
Do you guys do that in your home?
No, we always open them up Christmas Eve, like at night, at midnight. So
See,
I
that's
guess,
the
like,
negotiation.
officially Christmas Day.
Okay, that's what they want to do. They're like, okay, so all my friends are opening their gifts at like midnight. So mom, because my son's 16, he got a deep voice, right? So he's like, can we like at least open up one gift? And guess what? You get to pick what gift we open at midnight. Boy, I'm old. I'm trying to be asleep at midnight. I don't want to stay out and play with you and like figure out any, mini, money, mo.
Yeah.
No, I won't do that. But I told him, so here's the deal. I have to take a nap. My son put me on timeout. I have to take a nap. So he's like, so that way we can wake you up at 11:30.
Yeah.
Get your little crankiness out of the way and then get festive so we can open the gifts.
Yes. I like that. I like that they give you a little time crunch to really wake up. That's consideration right there.
I'm about to be the Grinch. Like, do not wake me out of my sleep. Do not wake me at all.
Yeah.
So yeah, but no, I want the kids to have a good time, so that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
And we're making Christmas dinner, so our menu is turkey right now. I'm figuring out the rest of the sides.
Yeah.
So, but traditionally we don't even eat turkey on Christmas. We usually have Chinese food.
Oh, really?
Yes, but this year my son's like, oh, can we get a turkey? And I'm like, yeah, it's in the deep freezer. So we're gonna make turkey.
That's nice.
Yes, but
Usually
I'm
my
like,
family does like ham.
ham,
They'll
Christmas
have
ham.
Like a Christmas ham.
I can't eat Christmas hams because people put pineapples and orange glaze, and I'm allergic to citrus. So I can look at it. I'm like, that looks nice.
Yeah.
But I can't eat it. So.
We had a lot of that.
Yeah.
A lot of that.
Yeah. My kid's grandfather, he likes to open up the turkey skin, and he puts oranges and lemons around it.
Yeah.
I'm like, why are y'all fruiting the turkey? You fruit the beer, but don't fruit the turkey. Like, what's going on? We're putting fruits on everything.
My mom does that too, and she'll even add like some apples like for decoration and stuff
Really?
like that. Yeah. I guess like it just makes it like it adds flavor to it. It's like more like
I don't need that much flavor. I'm allergic to the flavor. Okay, stop it.
Yes.
I'm gonna start flavoring it with some rum chata. Like, there
Some
you
rum-
go.
Yeah, let me just have that bottle.
Right.
Please.
For
Go
my
ahead.
Puerto Ricans, where we at? We got the coquito coming. What?
I love some coquito.
Girl, that's my
Yes.
dream.
Girl, you gotta send me some recipes for some good coquito though. Like
You right. My recipe's simple. Just keep adding the Bacardi one fat one. Until it tastes just right.
Yes, that
Okay.
sounds beautiful.
Yes, because a lot of people don't like coconut, but that's basically all the coquito is.
Yeah.
And then everybody's got the little jokes like, "Oh, that coquito look like cum." I'm like, you would know.
Oh my god.
You would know. Right? Tastes delicious.
Oh god.
Come don't. But coquito do. Okay. That's the nighttime shenanigans part. All right, we got the shenanigans going on. So that's what we're talking about. Oh, so shout out to San Antonio. I just got back. Duck Easy put me on a show. I was the headliner. That was like,
headliner
girl. I was on 15 minutes of headlining. It was amazing. So shout out to San Antonio, our sister city, for comedy, letting us come out there, do our thing.
Yes.
No, I didn't bring the Rona. No, I didn't bring back the catch the Rona. We're good. So
Right.
it's all social distancing. We're wearing our masks and we're sanitizing microphones, and we had a ball.
That's
so,
good.
Yes.
At least you guys were safe about it too. I love that.
Yes. Well, a lot of people are not understanding. Like, they're like, well, why go out at all? And I get you. Yeah, stay at home order, like stay at home. However, there's a lot of us that are essential, a lot of us that are working. And you might not think a comedian is essential. I get it, but we're here to entertain the masses. No matter how bad your day is, there's always something to smile about, laugh about.
I hate when people say that though, because it's just like, at the end of the day, my bills are essential, bitch. Like, so I'm gonna need to fucking make some money somehow.
There
you
you
know
go.
What I mean?
And I make money standing on stage telling you jokes. So,
So essential. There you go.
there you go.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Explained.
Yes. Hey. So that was a great thing. So thank you, San Antonio.
You have Carmela Anderson saying, "Hey, ladies."
Hey, Carmela! Carmela is a comedian out of Omaha, Nebraska. Y'all need to catch her. She is an amazing comic. She's always looking for stages. So yes, give a shout out to Carmela. Thank you for tuning in.
Yes, thank you.
So that's what we're doing. We're just talking about Christmas and what's going on.
Yes.
And I love Carmela's jokes. She got that 401k pussy plan. I can't tell it because it's not my joke, but Carmela, you know I love that joke.
Oh, girl.
Yeah.
I want to hear it.
I know, right? Well, eventually, hopefully in the new year, what we can work on is getting remote guests to come on with us and talk through the screen and see that. So maybe that's something that we'll work on.
No, definitely.
Through Zoom. Yeah.
Oh, through Zoom.
Yeah,
Through
we can do
Zoom.
that.
So yeah, we'll work on that.
Yeah.
We'll work on that. So please put it in the chat if you're trying to be a guest on my show. I would love the support and the love, and then also to promote you, because that's what we're here doing.
Yes,
We're
we're here to
promoting each
promote.
other. We're promoting you too.
Definitely.
So yes, that's what we did in San Antonio. And speaking of comedy, so January we got the first show on books already. So pay gig.
Where is that?
It's gonna be on Zoom. So it's the Mixed and Misidentified show. And what the show is about is like all of us mulattoes, you know, all of us that just God made a big old bowl of us.
Yes.
He just said, you know what, we're gonna put some Cherokee in there, some Seminole, some Black, some Puerto Rican, you know, and we're gonna mix it up, and I'm here.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
So we have so many comments that are mixed and misidentified because a lot of us will look at each other and be like, no, you're just Black. And true story, for some reason, when I do the Reface app, I come out Asian.
Me too.
Oh, do you? Oh,
Yes.
Maybe I got some little
I'm like, I don't know if it's just because I be smoking lots of weed, but you know what I mean?
My eyes
Shit.
be cleansed. Okay.
My friend calls me, because I'm Sola Baby on my Beagle app, but they call me She Lai because that's Chinese for Sola Babies. And they're like, they always think that I'm Asian. I'm like, I'm Mexican. I'm Mexican as fuck. Little chunky at heart, let me tell
Yes. Yeah. No, I have no problem being mixed. I speak very little Cherokee, so when I come on stage, that's the first thing I do, give my Cherokee roots homage, and we say Osio Danadai. So Osio Jiwanisi Danadai is good journey because we don't say goodbye.
Yes.
So Osio is hi, and Jiwanisi is how are you. So that's what we say, Osio Jiwanisi, right? But of course, Mexican and Puerto Rican, we have our Spanish.
Right.
I do Spanglish, Melson.
Right.
You know, and
No, I don't even know if I can call it Spanglish, but I do some. It's close enough for me. You know what I mean? My grandma gets it.
Oh, there you go. That's the
That's
main.
what matters.
That's the main person that needs to get it.
Yes.
I don't know any Seminole, so I can't speak that. And then I'm from Brooklyn, New York, so I got Ebonics on it all the time. Okay, I got that.
Yes,
You know.
she got that now.
Yes, I'm learning El Paso language too.
Oh, ayay. That's the first thing I gotta learn. Ayay. Because ayay literally has like 20 different meanings. Like you could be like, ayay.
Yeah.
You know? Or you could be like, ayay.
Yeah.
Like,
But when I'm drinking, it's like, ay.
yes. All up in that.
Good. So loving it. So, music. You got anything coming up for us for the new year?
I actually have my first song that's been like completely mastered for the first time in I don't know how long. And I want to cry on camera because it's supposed to be a comedy podcast, but it's gonna be amazing. I can't wait to show it.
We can cry. we can cry for comedy. Right. That's what we do. She cried and I'll lift her up. It's
yes. I'm all girl. Go
no, congratulations. Thank yes. You. Yeah. So don't forget, we're on Apple, we're on Amazon Music, we're on different podcast platforms. So and we're on Facebook Live and the producer, Beanalog Studios. Mm-hmm. So catch all of us and you can find Solar Ray's song. She did a very exclusive song that we heard here first, so we are so grateful that she shared that talent with us. Okay, so if you have not heard this lady sing, please go on our websites. We're on Facebook, Instagram, we are on Twitter. We're on Bigo. We got so many platforms going on right now. So many platforms. You can find us and please support Miss Solar Ray so that way she can keep coming back and gracing us
my girl
with her talent.
Come on now. We gotta support each other.
We do, because it's like, again, we're mostly women based, and it's only because we don't have that platform everywhere else. You know, the guys can, be like, oh, bro, I got you. You got new stage time. Well, you need a record. We got you. We got recorded. We got you. But females, where we at? Yeah. Where we at?
Stuck on a hook.
Background singing. We ain't trying to be in the background no more.
Exactly. Okay? With the stars, baby. With the stars. So that's why we're here. And I feel like at the end of the day, that's kind of what 2020 even taught us. You know what I mean? It's just like, it taught us how important it is to have each other's back.
It is.
And to take care of each other. So.
It is. It really is, because we've been through so much. And it's just like, when's our turn? And we always double touch it. It's like, all right, I'm gonna jump in. Oh, not yet. Not okay. I'm gonna wait. And then when it is our time, we're so tired. We don't have the energy that we perform poorly. Yeah. Because we're not investing in ourselves. So drink your water.
Drink your water.
Take your vitamins.
Emergency.
And get those content.
Not for you.
I know, right? I can't have mercy.
Not for you.
I have broccoli. Broccoli has
vitamin C. You can take some B12.
Some spinach. Well, so true story. Y'all gonna judge me a little bit. I went ahead and I'm on the prenatal vitamins. Okay. Because I went to the doctor and the doctor said that my vitamin D is a 9. And she's like, no, you're supposed to be in the double digits. Mm-hmm. So she's like, you need to take some vitamin D. Right. But those of us that have been pregnant before, we know that the prenatal vitamin gives us a lot of nutrients, right? But here's the bad part. If you take the prenatal vitamins, that also makes you fertile. Oh. But I ain't got no man, so I'm good. Yeah. Yeah. So, so I'm good, Yeah. So that's another thing. It's like, a lot of people know my background, I'm military, I'm mom, I'm like comedian, I'm writing, I'm doing content, I'm on Twitch doing the video games. So I'm doing so many content creating that I'm not taking care of myself. But at least I'm going to the doctor. Right. Yes. So that's a good thing that I am going to the doctor. I'm getting my health checked out because I'm 43 years old.
Girl, 43 years young. What
43 years. I'm just grateful for the numbers to see the numbers rising. Yes. Right. So I'm going to be here. Like if my children decide to have children, I want to be grandma. Yes. I'll be on my podcast, bouncing my little grandbaby on my knee. Yeah. So I want to be here for my children. Right. So it's very important now to take care of my health. Yeah, absolutely. And a lot of people don't realize that cancers go unnoticed. It pops up at the last second. Yeah. And then, but you can't even change your lifestyle by then because you're done. Yeah. So you got cancer, you got leukemia, all these high blood pressure, heart disease. Right. And the number one killer in women is heart disease. Right. Yeah. So look, you learned something today. Learn it. This is all research.
This little WebMD for you right here.
Well, I say Google because WebMD be like having me scared. I'm like, I
know, like damn, I thought I was just. It's so true. Yes. I just said some shrub. You saying I'm gonna die?
Right. Sheesh. And then after it says the diagnosis is you're gonna die, but still call your doctor. Oh,
but you may be just fine. Yes. Make sure you do get a consultant.
Yes, please do. Check with your doctor. And I get it. We don't have insurance. Well, whoops. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah. But please be mindful of your health. Because everybody's going to do it. I am guilty of it. What's the thing? The first thing you say, New Year, do you? And you're like, no, you're still the same old. No. You grow. Mm-hmm. You may not see it, but other people see your growth. Yeah. You come in with the positivity, and your positivity fluctuates because it's like if you don't have that positive push, you don't know where you're at.
Right.
You know, we need that reassurance. No, girl, you doing good. Keep going.
You know what?
Right.
For me, like, it's so funny. I feel like I try to be as positive as I can at all times. You know what I mean? And anytime there's something that's crazy going on, I'm just like, you know what? This is happening because there's something bigger coming, and I just have to be patient, and I keep trying to push myself. But I feel like this year was the very first year that I actually, like, can look at all of the progress and all of the changes that I've made within myself and be like, damn, bitch. New year, new fucking me.
Yes, do it.
Yes.
Do it. We're not selling it for like last year's hookups and breakups and heartbreaks and heartaches. None of that.
Right.
You know?
No.
The new year is coming, and it's like, and this year should have taught us how to be proactive.
Yeah, to be
You know,
proactive.
stop wasting the time. Because think about it. If you sat at home and didn't go anywhere for 8 to 9 months,
Yep.
you could have learned to play some music, picked up the guitar,
Yep.
learned a new language,
Yep.
you know.
I love that.
Got you a little Twitter bag. I'll be on Twitter. Y'all be getting some bays on Twitter. I'm like,
Damn.
yeah. I'm like,
I mean, those threads were just like, we should get a selfie if you're part of this group. And I'm like, hey, you know what? I don't
Right.
know.
So
Gotta
there was
represent.
no excuse this year not to come out and say, you know what, next year I'm going to be better. Next
Right.
year I'm going to take this
Yeah.
and capitalize on it.
Mhm.
You know, if it's a talent that I have, I'm going to teach it to, you know, to either your kids or to somebody else.
Right.
You know, each one teach one. That's a big philosophy that I have.
Yeah.
Is that I learned something and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is great, guys.
Mhm.
Look.
Yes, exactly. I feel like that's how you have to be, though. Like, we all have to stay progressive and help each other reach those next levels. You know, you can't change anybody, but your influence is so strong.
Exactly.
And how you gonna, like, what do you want to be remembered for, you know?
Right? And that's the thing, you know, a lot of people are like, well, you know, I ain't not gonna be nothing. Why?
Mhm.
Why can't you be something?
Right.
You know? I just think that there's just so many falsities.
Yeah.
You know, like, don't do that. Be somebody.
What I say is just, like, it doesn't matter if you are 13, 56, 87. Like, if you haven't started living and doing your passion and you are awake the next
Do
day,
it.
that is your chance to start doing
Do it.
done.
Yes.
So.
Yes. But girl, I got this on from the family again. Let me tell you what had happened.
Oh.
So what had happened was,
Oh,
yes, because I went to San Antonio and my mom, and I have family that live in Houston and Austin, right in that area.
Mhm.
So my brother, who's in Houston, he's like, yo, I bought a house. I'm like, what? That's the best thing to find out from your family. He bought a brand new house. I'm like, congratulations, bro. Good for you. So he's like, okay, but I need you to furnish it. What? You want me to furnish
That's
your
like the
yeah?
most expensive part.
So then he was like, all right, bet. I'll find something for you to get. So he's like, well, mom is going to get my refrigerator. He wants a refrigerator that talks back. You know, he got a homie that's going to get the bedroom set. So he looked at me talking about, so can you get my Samsung washer and dryer? They $9.50 a piece.
Oh, damn.
Single mama 4. I thought a housewarming gift was like a Keurig or a toaster.
A plant.
An air fryer, a plant,
Some
like,
Savila.
Yo ya sábila.
a bottle of tequila, Corona, something.
Yes.
He hit me with the okay talk.
Little
Like,
aloe vera, go ahead.
Dollar store, you know, get them all
Right.
these utensils.
You know,
and
you know
plates.
maybe the
what?
live, laugh, love plaque or
Yes.
something. You
Those
know,
are
he,
essential in every home.
yes. He hit me with the washer dryer set combo. I was like, ooh, both. Both.
Maybe a Barbie size.
Right? I'm gonna get you easy bake oven, bro.
The easy bake
Yeah,
oven.
no,
Those
like,
are
I
my
can afford that.
I'll get
shit.
you a stove and then
Right. So I was like, well, maybe can I get you a gift card? He was like, alright, whatever. So my mom, I got banned again. She was like, you just so selfish. I was like, cause I don't got it like that.
Yeah.
Cause there's a popular misconception. They think us comedians, when we start, we're making buku bucks. Do I look like I'm doing Netflix specials over here?
Yeah.
I'm not. I don't even have a house. I'm not homeless, but I don't even have a house.
Yeah.
You know. So and I have, like, I take care of my stuff to the T. I have my couch set, my living room set, is 17 years old. Okay, but no, it's not covered with plastic. I didn't put no plastic on it. It's covered, but it's leather. And you know, I Clorox it down, I clean it up. And my mom's like, why aren't you gonna buy like some new furniture? I'm like, when the kids move out, not right now.
Yeah.
Kids are messy. If you didn't know, kids are messy.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what age. they make messes.
My dog's a mess. I'm
The
like,
dog-
damn.
Yeah.
Oh
The
My
dogs,
the
the
kitten.
cats, the kitties, the dogs and the
Yes.
kitties, everything that it's that needs of your care, it's messy.
Yeah.
Yes.
It is. The guy say what's up to Otis comes Andres. Otis, I don't know.
Otis Hicks?
Uh-huh.
Hey, Otis, what's
It
good?
was good, Otis.
You slinging them dicks tonight? He works at the warehouse.
She said on the market.
Yo, if y'all need a new, if you need a new dildo toy sex, go hit up Otis. He will go for the I don't even know what the name of the store is, but it's right off of I-10. It's the sex video warehouse. Go hit up Otis up here.
The adult video warehouse.
Thank you. Yes. Over there. See, I'm such a good girl. I don't do those things.
I don't know. I've just seen it often.
Yo, yes. No, speaking of toys though, there's this toy like they put it on Twitter. Twitter got it going.
Twitter got it all.
Yes, they got this toy that it's just the
Like
tongue.
a suction. Oh.
No, it's got the suction on too, but it's just the tongue.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is it's super loud. So unless you taking that to Walmart in the parking lot somewhere, I don't know how you're gonna use that at home.
Yes.
So it's going, I was like, what?
I'm just saying.
What? I was like, I would like to buy that toy, but no, there's no way. Like my kids don't go to their dad enough for me to be like, all right, I'll see y'all later. Let me get it. You know?
Yeah.
So I don't have any toys because, and then my thing is like, it's a stupid reason.
Yeah.
I don't have any toys because I don't want to get used to the toy and not be able to like get with a man.
Sure. I don't have that problem, girl. I mean, like with girls, like spicing it up, you know, all the time, you know.
Yeah.
So it's just different.
I would feel so disappointed if the toy is better than the man.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why do I have you here?
Yeah.
Like,
You'll be like, you're dating, you're like, hold on, I'll see you later.
yeah,
So you give me a couple minutes and I'll be back.
so, but what did I do? I said, you ain't buy me enough batteries. That's what you did.
I don't know if that happens. I mean, well, you know what? That actually does happen for men because some men marry their dolls.
Yes.
You know, you guys see
Their
the
dolls.
the
Oh my
dolls.
gosh,
Uh-huh.
I've seen that.
But their dolls don't take batteries though.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, they do take just being seated down. So
That is true. That is true.
So I don't know.
And they don't talk.
If they don't talk, they don't talk back.
They don't talk back. See, 2021, we getting them sex dolls too. Okay,
Sex dolls.
we
Oh,
getting
it
them-
is. We
the
are
robots, the
getting-
sex
it
robots.
is,
I'm
yes,
programming
we're
them
getting-
to cook. Okay.
How do you get that? What's
I don't
that?
know.
Yeah,
I haven't
the
figured
sex doll, but a male sex doll.
Yes.
Mm.
They're working on them.
So can you get my stimulus check ready, boo? Cause I need that.
I'm deceased. I wonder how, like, you would probably have to, like, charge that bitch. You know what I
That's
mean?
okay. That's okay.
Probably leave it hanging for a couple hours and.
Yeah,
Something.
even the guy that made that the sex robot,
Mhm.
he spends a little bit more time with his than he spends it with his wife.
What? And the wife don't get jealous?
I don't know. The interview was a little weird.
I bet.
I wasn't feeling the energy.
But she's the love of my life. She supports me in every way. Your wife? No.
The doll.
Right? I'm like, what? That is the weirdest thing. No, I just... A threesome would be weird too.
A threesome with
Yes,
with the doll.
There's a lot of polyamory out there.
Yeah.
You know? So how do you introduce that? Like, okay, so we've met like all the neighbors on the block and I want to introduce you to an extra person. And you know, then you come into the room and there's this robot. You're like, huh?
Oh no, I'd be so scared. I'd be like, what the fuck is that?
It is a little weird.
For me, if you did that to me, I'd be like, you want me to record this? Like, you want me to just hold the camera?
Yeah, I'll
I
hold
got
the camera
you,
for you
but-
and you'll be holding it for
Yeah.
me. I'm like, I don't wanna.
Do like a quick selfie, like, oh, they're getting nasty over here. You know, like how do you do that? But I just can't. I wouldn't know. But this is why I'm single, guys. I'm single because I'm picky.
Me too.
I don't know. Well, I know what I like in a guy or a man. I do know. I want him to be financially secure and stable because I don't want to pay any of your bills. I don't. Right? If you have a
You
better
pay our
habit,
bills,
right?
but not your bills.
Right, right. Like bills that you make extra that you don't even tell nobody about. That you find out when we applying for a house.
Oh no.
You told me your credit was 750 on your dating app, and your credit 250.
Oh no.
So I want that surprise, you know.
Yeah.
And then I have children, so you have to get to know my children. But
Gotta get
then
their points.
right, but the problem is like it's a real like on social media the big question is at what point do you let the new person in your life meet your kids?
Yeah.
And some people are like, never. I'm like, you can't marry somebody that never met your kids. Like, what do you hide the kids the whole time? You know, there has to be a way that you introduce the new person to the children.
Right.
Because here's the problem: if they're not compatible, we can't continue.
Right.
You know, and I'm the type of person. This is me. I can't put somebody before my children. That's just, you know, and a lot of
That's
people.
really how it should be, though.
Right,
you know?
but there are a lot of people that cannot stand to be alone. They
Yeah.
have to have somebody,
Mhm.
and it's just like their world is not complete unless there's a person there.
Yeah.
And I've been single since 2012. I got divorced in 2012. And I've mixed and mingled, but I haven't had a serious relationship because I was always scared to introduce this person to my kids. And what if they don't like them?
Mhm.
You know?
Yeah.
And my kids are smart asses. They like roasting people. Okay,
I
so
feel like my family likes roasting people, so
Yes.
if you can chill and go through that carne asada, then
Right.
maybe perhaps
Right.
you might be a keeper, but I still don't know.
Right. And not only that, the big issue is discipline. I don't physically discipline my children.
Yeah.
Because the way to their heart is through video games. So if you just unplug everything and take the cord, these busters have extra cords. So you know what I do? I go to the circuit breaker and I cut the lights off. I cut the electricity off. Don't play with me. You know, that's my discipline.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't want to do no dishes? You don't get no Xbox time. You know, that kind of thing.
Mhm.
But you have, depending on how you grew up,
Yeah.
you have some people that still physically discipline each other.
Yeah.
And, you know, I don't confirm or deny. I just don't condone hitting children because I'm like, I'm already bigger and stronger than you.
Yeah.
You know, so it's just like, at what point do we have to get to that physicality?
Right.
You know, like, yeah, there's ways to hurt kids. Oh, you think you smart? Go read that dictionary. The whole thing? Yes. You know, but you're educating them.
Yeah.
You know, that they're
And disconnecting the internet.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Right?
No, disconnecting the internet. The kids.
Oh yeah. Turning off the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Turning off your Wi-Fi.
Right. You know, like stupid stuff like that. You know, calling AT&T. And I have AT&T, so they have this new thing, the smart home manager, where you literally can block them off the Wi-Fi. I was
Yes.
like, what?
Yeah.
I was like, okay, that's a new way to be evil. You know, I'm gonna be the Grinch tonight. You know. So I was like, oh, you don't want to cook, clean, do nothing? No Wi-Fi.
Right.
You know, so how, when, like, hit us up in the chat, in the comments, interact with us. When is a good time to introduce this person to the children? It's like, do you wait 3 months? You know, do you wait a year?
I feel like when you know kind of thing, you know. I feel like there's so many different expectations that people hold, and like they feel like love has to be a guideline book, you know, that you just follow, and it's timed, you know. If you're at 5 months and you guys are still only dating, then that's wrong, you know. But I just feel like there's everybody has their own relationship with people, you know, at the end of the day, and maybe it takes longer than 5 months to learn each other, but you like that person, you know.
I heard of people being engaged for years, 2-3 years, and then they get married and then they get divorced right away.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, like that. I think that's like the most wrong thing to do. Like being engaged for too long.
Yeah.
You're not engaged for too long. Yes. Either you get to know each other like for a long time as boyfriend and girlfriend, and then you introduce yourself. I mean, I guess there's no formula. Like you say, everybody has different relationships, but do not engage if you're not gonna think about marrying. Cause that never works. I always heard like terrible stories.
Yeah, because there'll be people out there, why buy the cow if you can already get the milk?
Yes.
And it's like, well, like,
Yeah.
how much milk do you need?
Yeah. Right, so how much milk we talking?
Right? 'Cause, you know, some days I'm lactose, I don't know. So
Yeah.
let me know, what are we doing here? You know, like progression. Are we moving in together? You know, are you gonna accept my feng shui? And I gotta like deal with your weird curtain colors, patterns. I don't know.
Right.
You know, and then like, what if the other person has kids and they're rotten? What do you do then?
Yeah.
Don't get a person without kids. Get a person without kids.
That is true.
That's what you
But I
do.
feel
but
like
isn't that-
nowadays that's like so hard though.
But isn't that a red flag? 'Cause
No. But this is like, not a
No.
I'm accepting that shit.
but isn't that a red flag? Yeah, because then I'm like, wait, why you don't have kids? Like, what's...
Well, a lot of them is because they're just getting a little older and they had their fun and they just wait until the last minute.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so then
me,
so
then
I wait.
me almost turning 25, and my grandma's just like, damn, you're gonna die a saint already because I'm a grandma. I'm working on it. Damn.
It's like, I forgot to have them because I was busy working.
I know. And then I always bring up the point. My mom had me when she was, I think, like 39.
Wow.
Yeah. So I was just like, I got time.
You
I got time.
You do, because I had my dad was 10. I had her 32 years old. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know, but she was the last one.
I know, but it's so funny because when I was little, I was just like, I want to have my first kid by 25. I was just like, I think like we can push it off. Like,
yeah, take your time.
I know.
Because something that what people didn't tell me when I started having kids is how expensive they is.
Oh, I know that I pray for my mom every day. That's all I gotta say.
You don't know how expensive you are.
Yeah.
Or how much money is spent on you.
Exactly. You know, like...
I know, I'm just like...
I'm just like...
That's my cue.
Yeah, but no, I thought I was bougie.
Especially if you're a woman, you'll listen to them the most.
Yeah.
I know, I'm just like, oh
Yeah.
no. I'm glad I only had one girl though, because I think girls are more expensive than boys. And right now my boys are into
I feel
video
like
games.
boys are expensive because you gotta have that drip. You know what I mean? You gotta have that fresh fade every like 2 weeks.
Not right now. My son has an afro.
Yeah?
He's growing his hair out, and
Nice.
he's like, oh, I want to be Goku. If you don't know who Goku is, he's the main character on Dragon Ball,
Yes.
everything.
Love it.
And he wants to grow his hair like Goku. And I was like, but baby, not that Asian. I don't think.
Yeah.
We might be mixed Asian. Like I said, my face, I become an Asian, so I don't know.
Right.
But I like, out of all the people you want to be Goku, I'm confused.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but I like that he picked an anime character instead of a human.
Right.
Because it's so hard to make sure that our kids pick positive role models.
Yeah.
Now, he's not around the house doing spirit bombs, so that's good.
Yeah.
Like, his sister's still alive. He ain't not karate kicking his sister or nothing.
Yeah.
So, but I'm just like, no, I'm not ready for him to have the drip, the sauce, whatever, the fleeks, none of that.
Yeah.
See, I don't know the lingo. I just know that I want my son to be wholesome.
Yes.
Okay? I'm not the helicopter parent.
Yeah.
I don't want them to live with me forever.
Yeah.
You know? You got to get the hell on out.
Yes.
18.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're like in school, you're working, you're progressing, you can't, alright, you can hang out. But you're not moving nobody else in, okay?
Yeah.
So, this is Tisha, Latanya, somebody.
No.
Don't she got a mama? Let her live over there. You know? Like, do not create stuff.
Well, explain to people what is a helicopter parent, because that's a...
So a helicopter parent is one of those parents where you are constantly in your kid's business. Like, you are like asking them where they're going, who they're with, who they're talking to while they're sitting on the couch. Like, what are you doing? You know? Mm-hmm. You're like, all right, like, you cannot, the kids can't go anywhere. The kid gets up off the couch, he goes in the kitchen. What you doing in the kitchen? Oh, I'm just going to get something to drink. Is that okay?
Yeah.
You know? Like, they you have parents that literally the children have to ask to move a limb in the house.
Yeah.
You know, no, I tell people, I'm not a helicopter parent.
Yeah.
I can't be a helicopter parent because I work, I used to work, but I do work. I have to go out of the house, I have to go here, I have to go there. I can't be watching them, like, you know.
Close eye all the time.
Yeah, like, I can't do that.
Right.
But I don't understand, like, that's uncomfortable. You know?
Yeah.
They don't, and then how are they going to learn their bodies?
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's face it.
Their own independence in general.
Exactly. They have to learn their bodies, you know. They have to be comfortable. And then you sitting over there like, oh, that's what you're wearing, this is that. No. Let the children evolve.
Yeah.
You know? And then the parents that want their kids to be exactly like them, you weren't born a twin. Yeah. And even twins have their own personalities.
Right.
You know? You cannot clone these children to be you. Mm-hmm. You let them listen to the music. Mm-hmm. You know, my kids, we don't listen to the same music.
Right.
You know, and my music does have curse words, so does theirs. But my kids, when I'm home, they're not like, you know, they're not cursing in the house.
Right.
You know, so that's a good thing. But I do know that if they're in their room with their door closed, they're having their moment. Yeah, they might be dropping F-bombs. I've heard my son curse before playing the video games, you know. Yeah. But he has to learn to come into himself. He's 16 years old.
Yeah.
So I can't be like, why are you cursing at the store? What's going on?
Yeah.
You're going to be mad that he's cursing?
Mm-hmm.
My 16-year-old is not in the street, hanging around nobody, doing nothing bad. He's home doing what he likes. You know? for now. Eventually, he's gonna leave the house. Am I scared? Fuck yeah, I'm
Yeah.
scared. But like I said, I want all my children to do what I did. I got out the house and I lived my life. I made decisions, good, bad, whatever. But I lived.
Right.
You know, you can't hold on to them forever.
Right.
You know, because then they won't move out.
Yeah.
And
Right.
then you marry them.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a mama's boy. Oh, your mom's moving in? I'm moving out.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
Oh, your mama wants you? Divorce. Here you go, mom.
She can have you.
What? I did it so fast. I'm like, because how do they learn to do anything? Evolve. Pay
Right.
bills, buy a house, do credit, whatever the case may be. Once you become an adult, you can't do it because your parents are used, oh, I got it, baby, I'll do it. Well, then they don't know how to do anything,
Right.
you know? And then you have no freedom because you can't go to Cancun. Yes, I'm planning to go to Cancun. Bora Bora too. I can't swim, but I'm going. You know, so I can't go anywhere because I became a helicopter parent and I don't want my kid to do anything without me.
Right.
You can't live life that way. You can't. You know? So kids, if you're listening, don't fuck up.
Don't fuck up.
Don't fuck up.
Everybody's watching.
Yeah. You know? But parents, yeah, your kids have to grow up. They do. They might not be growing up in a way that you would like.
Yeah.
Because like you listen to Tchaikovsky and they over there listening to like Little Baby, and I'm like, well, Little Baby kind of bump a little bit.
Yeah.
You're like, hey.
I think that's a little bit hard too, because a lot of my friends, you know, like I'm 34, and the people are, a lot of my friends are like on their late 20s and they're barely having babies, and they're barely on the stage of like 2-3-year-old kid or whatever. I don't think a lot of people don't understand. Once they for people it's really easy to judge when they're like on the beginning of the road.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, why you can do this and why you can do that. I think I think people have to be there. It's a
It's something that you have to experience on your
Uh-huh,
own,
yeah.
for sure.
It's a geographical joke. You gotta be there.
Yeah. And that's when you throw an aye. You know? Yeah, I love it because my 10-year-old, she's like, oh, I'm never gonna leave you. I'm like,
Oh, so cute.
No. See? No. I'm just like, girl, no, you going. Or how about this? You watch the house, I'll go.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just hoping one of them changes my diaper. I don't want to be by myself.
Yeah.
Not able to-
That is true. So depending on how you treat your kids now, depends on the level and what type of nursing home you're gonna be put in. So do you want the swank nursing home where they actually do change the sheets?
Yeah.
And then they have the little parties and you meet old Bill over there, you know,
Yes.
get your romance on. Or you
Oh.
gonna be in a rinky dinky nursing home where they're just like, oh, what?
I'm gonna be organizing parties inside of the old people's home.
Yeah, they having a good time. So
Yeah.
you know, so treat your kids right so that way you know they're gonna put you in that good nursing home, not that rinky dinky one, okay?
Well, I think I'll just have like an extra little house in back of my mansion when I'm like.
Oh, she got a mansion, girl.
Yeah, she's
Make it manifest.
She's gonna get it. She's gonna get it.
Oh,
Yeah.
she is.
Yeah.
Well, my mom can be over there. She'll have her own little
Yeah.
person there.
Right. No, you can't be bringing Mr. over and your mom like, who this? Oh, Ma, he's mine. Go.
That's gonna be me like, who you bringing over
Yeah.
to your house?
Yeah.
Like, who you allowing back in there?
You're like, I don't know. My mom is going wild. She's
Right?
She's in her close 80s and
Yes,
She's
living her
doing
best
some
life.
stuff.
I mean, honestly, I couldn't stop her. I couldn't stop her if she wanted to.
No.
But I'd be like, the fuck, is he worthy though?
I wonder how it is for older ladies to be dating. You
Yeah.
know, like it's just another what's it called? Stage.
Yeah.
Older ladies dating, and then having the energy to go date,
Right.
but older men don't have that energy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, some of them are getting married late in life.
Yes.
They're in their 90s getting married. I'm
Mhm.
like, what?
Yeah.
You trying to get on that wheel? Is that what it is? You know,
What is it?
Yeah.
Right. You know, but that'd be cool too. Late in life marriages and like finding your soulmate later.
Yeah.
You know, so you had all this time to like make up to where life kind of stops when you have children because now you're focused on raising them and making sure that they're okay. And then once they are out of the house and you're an empty nester, then you pick back up again
Yeah.
and do stuff that you wanted to do but you couldn't.
Right.
And then you meet the one. You know?
Mhm.
But I don't know if I want to meet the one at 75.
Yeah.
I might not remember my name at 75.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Right.
You know?
Girls, we have 5 minutes, okay?
5 minutes. So yes, as always, promote.
Mhm.
So like I said, please find us on Facebook, Instagram, all social media handles. My name is SHARITA. You can find me there, and then my Instagram is usually tied to my Facebook anyway. So if you can't find one, you can find me on the other one. Being Allowed Studios. Don't forget, they are still hiring for an intern. This is a great place to work.
Yes.
So come out here. You get to meet us. You know, you help us with the background, the sound, and all that. You go back there. You meet the crew and the beats and all the machinery they got going. I get to watch. I'm like,
we're like, damn, that should sound good.
Get over here. You never know. You're gonna be over there tuning in with Steve Aoki. You never know.
You never know.
There's levels to this job, right?
Yes.
So come on here, and then they work with you. So if you're a student and you need credits, they work with you to get those credits.
Get
all
those
right.
credits, baby.
So yes,
get it done.
So they're hiring for an intern, and then Miss Solar Ray again here. Let them know where to find you.
Yes, you can find me on Twitter. You can find me on IG. You can find me on Facebook. And that is under SOULARAE. So that is Solar Ray and Bigo. BIGO. If you guys do have a Bigo account, follow me. Everybody knows me as Solar Baby. Let a girl know what's good.
Right?
Yes.
So that's what we're going to be working on. So again, we always thank you for tuning in. Like I said, this will be the last episode for the podcast for just this year.
Yeah.
And it's been a great year. You know,
Yes.
it really has been a great year. Right? If you look back on it, don't dwell. And again, we always talk about suicide prevention,
Yes.
PTSD. So my veterans out there, so get help. There's resources.
Yeah.
Please reach out. We can't hug, but the virtual hugs are coming. Okay.
Yes.
So we love you all. We want to see you next year.
Please.
We care about you.
Yes.
You know, we all don't have the money. We that stimulus check ain't coming. We don't have money, but we have love.
Yes.
And then I heard all you need is love.
Mm-hmm.
So we love you from the bottom of our heart.
Yes.
Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you.
And we will see you next year.
Yes, lots of love.
We out. Bye.
Bye. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year.
Merry
All that
Christmas.
good stuff. What? Jingle bells, bitch. Go keep
Thank you, girls.
Thank you.
That was smooth.